Peace, it's Nile Waves. Welcome back to the channel. For everybody that's new, welcome for the first time, man. I know it's been a while since I've been around. You know, I have been out of the YouTube game for a little bit, just getting myself together. You know, I moved into a new spot, took a trip to ATL, got some very good beats in down there. But also, we got some new placements, major placements. Addicted by Chris Brown featuring Lil Baby. This song was featured on Chris Brown's newest album, Breezy, and I'm so glad that I was able to produce this with my boy Dannyprodthis this, who also produced OK on The Voice of the Heroes. So shout out to Danny. In this video today, we're gonna break down this song, gonna break down the beat, break down the melody. Hope you all enjoy it. FLP will be in the description. My melody, the breakdown, in the description. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get it. All right, so this is the melody breakdown for Addicted by Chris Brown featuring Lil Baby. So this melody right here I made after The Voice of the Heroes dropped, and I wanted to do something a little more cinematic. You know, it didn't sound like everything else I already heard Baby on up until that point. So I started out with this celestial keys sound from Analog Lab 5. So this is how it sounds. Next thing I did was I made my bass line, and sometimes I'll start off with the bass line, but it really just depends on the vibe that I'm getting. So I started with keyscape, cinematic, and I'm just gonna put this under the rendered version so you can hear what it sounds like with it. Next thing, bass. So we have the piano bass line, but we also have a bass in there in case we want to have a section without drums. So we have Terra Pulse's 8th 04 from Elysian. This is a contact bank. All right, next thing I added was this bell sound, and this bell sound I got it from Contact Mallet Flux expansion. It's called Celesta. I really liked, you know, the timbre of this sound, so this is how it sounds. So as you could tell already, this melody was very simple. It's not too much variation in this melody. Most of the variation in this melody comes from the bass line. The next thing I added was this sound called Dalmatian. I think they want to say Dalmatian, but it's from Analog Lab 5 as well. So as you can see, we have 5 layers. We got 5 different sounds. And the reason why I made this beat so simple, or this melody so simple, is because you can literally have different sections and they just sound like switch ups because, you know, you've got each sound is playing, you know, something that's repetitive and simple, but it keeps with the theme of the song. So for example, we got this bell and this synth sound, and they could go together with the bass piano. It sounds like this. And then you could switch into something like this. And then you could have a section where it's just that synth sound by itself. So yeah, that's how I made the melody.
Yo, what it do? This is Danny. I'm here with Niles right now, about to break down how we did Addicted by Lil Baby and Chris Brown. So how I started the whole beat, Niles sent me a pack and sent me some loops, and I was fucking with this one heavy. It was kind of a fast tempo type a loop, but I was like, I don't know if I want to add fast drums, so I tried something different, like half speed. So boom, chopped it up. First thing I added was a clap. Nothing too crazy. I was like, let me add some. I add the snare. Nothing too crazy. Usually after I add like the clap and snare, I usually start with the hi-hats, but this time I started with the 808 for some reason. Like I said, I didn't want to do a whole fast beat, so I just broke it down to half sounds. And notice like I use just regular drums, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. After that, I just added some open hats. Nothing too crazy, just hitting boom, done. One thing I like to do with my beats, I like to have at least 2 open hats, but just hitting at different times. So like this one. This one's a little more open, just having like create space. Once I started messing with that, I kind of got an idea where I wanted to go, and so now is whenever I started doing hi-hats. It was way different than this, and I like kind of switched it up, but I'm just gonna play it because like the hi-hat pattern is kind of like different. I ain't even gonna lie. So like snares was what really gave it for me, for real. Just added some rolls and some spots, like done some pockets. And the last thing I added to really fill in the beat was the kick. I wanted to hit some spots in the 808, just to fill in the gap. Mostly, if you notice, like during the whole FLP, I didn't really switch anything up. Really, I used like literally except one different 808 pattern. It's like just kept it riding the whole way, and yeah, it's how we came to Addicted. Now, so like how this came about, what Voice of the Heroes dropped, what, like in June, early June. So yeah. Boom, I think this was like maybe a week or 2, 3 weeks after. It's like so you sent me the pack, whatever, cool, I cooked up to it, cool. And when I was making the beat, I didn't think anything of it for real, but it was funny because like whenever I was cooking the beat, like this was at night, and like I was going to sleep early. It was weird. I used to have like my beats playing like while I was going to sleep, so it's just like playing during the morning. So whenever I wake up, it's like, okay, you know, if I feel it, if it's hitting, you know, like, I'm gonna keep it. And yeah, I had that beat playing the whole night, and when I woke up, I was like, let me finish it. Boom, finished it. Yeah, it was like what, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, we got the snippet. So. Man, I'm be honest, I didn't really think it was gonna drop for a minute. You know, we ain't hear anything from it, so it's just like, oh cool, and then boom, almost a year later, bro, for real. Right. A whole year later, the record came out, so it's dope. It's dope, bro. One thing too, I remember I watched the video when you was breaking down Man of My Word, and you had this melody playing in the background, and boom, after the snippet came out, I was like, when the song drops. Yeah. I like, now he's gonna have to break the same melody on the same video. I was like, that's cool, that's dope. So, you know, it's a blessing, bro.
It's fire.